Welcome to the second edition of Plug In with Avi and Kyle. We are the internet's odd couple who just happen to be your best source for everything that is anything. Tech news and product reviews. The only topic we promise to never cover is the Kardashians.
That's right.
Wow, Avi, today we have some great stuff to cover. We have guest. Our guest will be actor, YouTube celebrity, and close personal friend of mine.
Okay.
Lawrence Cow from his world famous I Am Lawrence Cow YouTube channel.
Okay, and we are going to talk a little bit about the 4K and what you should do. We are going to review one of the products from Aperture, the new product that they came up with.
Oh, yeah.
And we will be talking about some world politics and what's happening in the world. And that's the main course. Our goal is to have the program going when you want it, where you want it, and literally talk about what you want to hear. So our focus is to listen to you and let us know in every time you see our podcast, to let us know what you want to listen to.
Yeah, and if you want to do that, you can tweet at PluginPod on Twitter or send us an email at pluginpod@gmail.com and with any topics or comments about the show, and we'll be sure to include those in the next show.
Did you have our Facebook too?
Oh, do we have a Facebook now?
I thought we do.
Oh, well then Facebook is it Plug In Pod on Facebook? Oh, Claudia just told me it's Plug In Pod as well on Facebook, so that's cool.
Okay.
Do we have anything else? Instagram? Oh, she's telling me all this stuff from the side. So we also have Instagram, Plug In Pod, correct? And what else do we have? A Grinder? No Grinder? Oh, darn it. Okay. Well, just dropped my phone. So, well, first things first. Let's get back on track here. Mr. Avi, why did we decide to do something like start a visual radio podcast?
Well, the idea is, again, we wanted to be connected directly to our listeners and give them a visual of what we talk about. So when we talk about product, they can see the actual product and they can experience it as we will experience it through the video. And again, www, what you want, when you want, where you want. And that's the name of the show.
All right. Well, that sounds good to me. So why don't we just get started with the show?
Great.
Well, enough about us. Let's open up our second show with my very dear friend, my boy, I guess you could call him.
I'm your boy.
Star of stage and screen, the one and only Mr. Lawrence Cow. Everything this man touches turns to gold.
Really?
Welcome to the show.
I have the Midas touch.
You do. You have the
do.
Midas touch. Breaks. You do a lot of
I feel
breaks.
so honored to be on a show, like to be on a podcast. It's so crazy.
Yeah, he comes in and walks in and he said, I'm nervous. A guy that's
Yeah,
been doing
I'm
YouTube his
super
all his
nervous,
life.
man.
That's crazy.
I'm always nervous doing stuff.
Oh,
Well,
come on.
Especially expressing my opinions. I'm just like, whoa.
Yeah, well, you don't have any opinions.
I know, exactly. So I'm going to have to make them up. I'm acting right now.
Yeah.
Got to create a character.
Well, how about this then? What was your most nerve-wracking time since you've been doing
Nerve-wracking
acting?
time. It's definitely been... I think just recently, like when I was in Atlanta, when I was shooting Insurgent, because like my first scene is with Kate Winslet. I don't really say that much, but then I'm just walking and she comes up to us and she's like, hey guys, as you get older, it's just gonna get harder and harder. And I'm like, okay. She's trying to like talk to us. She's being really nice. And then she goes, last night I had this dream that I was on set and these young girls were like killing it. They were doing so good, and she got really afraid. She just went to her car and drove away because she thought she sucked as an actress. And then they called action.
Yeah.
And I had the first line, so I was like, oh my gosh, it's really nerve wracking.
Oh, that's crazy.
He went blank. Huh?
Yeah.
What did she think you were, like 12?
Yeah, I'm like 13 and a half,
yeah.
maybe 12.
Yeah.
We don't, Asians.
Yeah.
You don't age.
12,
No
13, same thing.
So what are you currently working on?
Nothing right now.
Nothing?
Yeah,
That's
just
good.
waiting. I'm just like, hurry up and wait.
That's how it is in Hollywood.
That really is how it is, man. It's tough. It's just going to interview. It's like going to a job interview over and over again. That becomes your job.
It's like the nightmare or the
Groundhog's Day,
That's it.
Groundhog Hot.
Yeah,
It sounds like well, it wouldn't be a nightmare for you though. This is what you want to do. This
Yeah,
is
no, it is, and it's funny because once you start working, that becomes like the vacation. The job is pretty much to go and audition for things, and to get rejected over
Yeah.
and over.
Well, recently
Again.
you were in Fast Company.
Oh yeah.
How was that? Because that's the first time I think I've seen you on stage.
Oh man, that was great. It's a really prestigious theater company, so I was blessed. I was super lucky to be a part of that theater company. It was a lot of fun, and it's a huge stage. It's at the South Coast Repertory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you like more stage acting or film acting?
I love film because of all the people
multiple
that are
takes.
involved. It's like a teamwork, team
Yeah.
effort. And the thing about theater, which is awesome, is that there's like instantaneous gratification because like you perform and then people applaud. They tell you if they hate it or if they like it.
On the spot. Yeah.
Yeah, but for film, it's like you have to wait like 5 years before they release a film, and then you're just like, well, okay, I did it, but then that's
Where is
it.
it?
You know,
Yeah.
where is it? Where's
Yeah.
the sex scene that I just
Yeah.
did? You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Where am I gonna see that?
Do you ever ask just for a cut of just the sex scenes?
Yeah, of course, man. So I can do naughty things to myself later in the bedroom. Yeah. I don't know.
Entertain yourself.
Entertain myself. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
All right.
if I remember correctly, when we first met,
Yeah.
you told me how shy you were.
I'm still shy, man.
Yeah, but I mean,
I just need some caffeine.
if this is shy,
Thank God for Starbucks.
Yeah.
Well,
Give
man.
them a plug.
Starbucks and pills.
but you really started with kind of coming out of your shell. You said with Cabo Modern, right?
Yeah, definitely. Just dancing in college definitely helped me, I think.
Well, let's take it back. You didn't even dance when you joined Cabo.
Oh no, not at all.
Why did you join Cabo Modern?
Well, I told you this before. I wanted to do something in
Adele,
college.
Okay.
Oh. Oh yeah, definitely to meet the love of my life. Yeah.
meet Adele.
Maybe studying when you go to college.
Maybe study. But I wanted to do some kind of extracurricular activities,
Oh,
and then
okay.
I saw like this dance team, and there were all these hot girls.
Oh,
They were
okay.
dancing, and I'm like, man, I want to do that because I want to hang out with them.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Okay.
And now you've become like a well, I mean, you're a big time dancer now.
I guess
So
so.
how did you break into YouTube then?
You know, I just needed an outlet, something to make and create stuff.
Okay.
So I thought that YouTube would be a good platform to actually make stuff and show people what I'm doing. Because I have a lot of peers that are dancers, and
Yeah.
it's easy for them to just like, hey, I'm gonna choreograph something and let people see it. And I thought, like, you know, like I feel like an actor should be able to do that too,
Of course.
or a writer should be able to do that too. You know, if you're a director, I feel like you just need some kind of platform to let something out, you know, so that you can artistically grow too. At the
So
same
if
time.
what then your advice to somebody that has the talent and don't know how to get it out to the public?
I think just start doing it. Like it's gonna suck in the beginning. Like your product is gonna be terrible, but you know you just have to accept that and just keep pushing forward. Eventually, it's just gonna get better and better.
Especially with the comments people leave.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Comments
they're
are great.
hurtful.
They're funny, man.
Yeah.
They're
the hurtful one and the good
But you
one.
can write stuff back that can hurt them too. Yeah. My mom gets mad when I write stuff back and retaliate.
Yeah.
Kyle knows.
Oh yeah. She gave him a mouthful one day
Yeah.
when because of something he had written back to someone. Yeah. I remember. I felt like I
wasn't-
was in trouble.
Wasn't kind enough, huh? Why
Yeah.
they
I
don't?
thought it was funny. I told them they were just angry because their mother had a penis. But I mean, it's not that bad. I thought it was funny.
Yeah,
It
that's
sounds
not-
funny, right?
Out of all the things you could have said, that is probably the least offensive.
Yeah.
That's in that
Yeah.
realm. you
My
know?
mom was trying to tell me, he's like, you know, like, what if his mom does? Like, or like, what if, like, you know, you never
That's
know.
your
What if
mom's
his
so
mom?
nice.
Yeah, my mom's super
She's
nice.
so thoughtful.
She's super thoughtful.
yeah, she's so. Thoughtful.
I love my mom. Yeah.
Oh man. So you started. Did you act in high school?
Oh yes, yeah, I did. I started acting in my junior year in high school. I think that's really what opened me up too. Just so that I could just say whatever's on my mind,
Yeah,
you know, and just be
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
And then I thought, you know, this is fun. I could just let loose.
Uh-huh.
I'm an only child too, so I have a lot of like random thoughts in my head.
The only child.
that I don't really get to express, you know,
Yeah.
except by myself in my room like a crazy person.
Yeah.
So what do you think your masterpiece work up to today
Up to today.
Yeah.
Oh man.
that you are really proud of?
Ultimate Detectives.
I think
Well-
the work.
Detective.
Yeah, that was great. Me and Kyle, we always work on stuff together. It's, yeah, it's fun.
He wants you to plug his Ultimate Detective.
Whoa, wait.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, go. What was your? So back to what you were saying.
I think that the best work that I've ever done, or I feel like has created, it hasn't been that I haven't been able to show like online or anything. It's more like stuff that I do. I go to a class on Sundays.
Yeah.
It's like an acting class, and then that's where we explore like stuff that we're able to do and the stuff that we're working on. And I think that's where like most of the creative juices flow and come out. I get to see other people and peers work like
Do
on
you
stage.
record any of it? Do you share any?
No, we don't record any of it.
Wait,
so
we
it's
did
just-
once.
We did once, but like all that
And all that
stuff
got
got
lost.
deleted because my dumb ass just doesn't back up my computer. Oh, I lost everything.
I hear a lot about your class though from you and the few other people in there that
Yeah,
I
I
say
love
it's
the
just
class.
fantastic.
Yeah. If there's any actors out there, you guys want to learn and understand yourself and explore more of like your own creativity, I suggest you go to Stuart Rogers Studio. It's in North Hollywood. It's awesome.
And they just got new seats, right?
Yeah, we just got new seats.
Wow.
I Instagrammed it.
Wow.
They're really
Cool.
comfortable, man.
Yeah, that's nice. That's the number one reason you should go there. Brand new seats.
Yeah, brand new seats. They're comfortable. You can fall asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what the classes are, just go for the seats.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Go to pass out. That's what I did in college. Yeah, the seats in college are awesome.
Really?
Yeah, they are.
At UCI, right?
Yeah, UC Irvine. I definitely have passed out, and
Yeah.
I remember a teacher like waking me up like, "Hey," and I wake up and there's no one else in the class. There's like 200 students in the class. I wake
So
up,
that's
there's
like
no one
half of what I missed going to community college. Is the
I know.
comfortable seats in the colleges you pay a lot of money to go to.
Exactly.
Well,
You pay to rest. Pay to rest.
to get the shade and the comfortable seat.
Exactly.
At least.
Avi knows what I'm talking about.
All right. Do they play at least soft music or whatever to put you to sleep?
No, that's the teacher talking.
Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. So you've been on episodes of Walking Dead.
Yeah.
You've been on NCIS. You've been in the new. You're in the new
It's called Insurgent.
Insurgent.
Yeah, it's a sequel to Divergent.
sequel to
Yeah.
Divergent. I wrote it down as Convergence.
Oh yeah, I know. I saw. I'm like, what is Convergence? It's a movie that I'm not in yet. Yeah. You can predict the future.
Yeah. But I mean, besides that, you're still dancing.
Yeah.
You still dance with Kinjas.
Yeah. I still dance with Kinjas.
That's
It's fun. I love dancing. I'm never gonna throw that away.
Yeah.
You know, I love it a lot, and I love especially dancing with my friends.
Yeah.
So I think that's the best part.
So, are you with a dance company or dance group, or you just?
It's a dance crew. It's a bunch of us
The
that we've been
Kinjas.
friends for like maybe 10 years.
Okay.
And then we all dance.
They're
together.
okay.
Yeah, we're okay. We're whatever.
Do you perform anywhere in public or just? for
Yeah,
you?
there's like annual dance competitions that we do. They're not really. We're not there to compete. We're just there to like
To enjoy
exhibit.
yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. And what type of dancing is it?
It's just hip hop
Hip-hop
dancing.
style.
Oh, okay, great.
So, well, thank you, Lawrence.
Yeah.
We'll be back
For
with
sure.
Lawrence after the commercial break. He's going to stay with us as a guest host and
Oh,
see
no.
you after the commercial. Welcome back to Plug In with Avi and Kyle and our guest host for the whole day. How lucky are we,
Oh, you guys are
Mr.
lucky.
Kyle? So he's going to make our show that much better. We're going to get into our Tech Talk segment now, and Avi's going to lead us in a discussion about 4K.
Yes.
Stereo sound.
What is that? What is 4K?
What is 4K? It's just the resolution on the screen. But if you are thinking, or is it time to go for 4K? If you live in Japan and maybe next year in South Korea, then 4K is the investment to make.
I don't think they're going to North Korea.
No,
Not anytime soon.
no.
I wanna
Not
go
even
there.
1K. Well, we have some news about North Korea as well.
Oh, great.
So anyway, 4K is the new buzzword. Everybody is looking to go and think to upgrade. Well, if you bought your TV in couple years ago, don't rush because the prices are coming down. Just example, last year, Samsung announced the curved 4K TV was $15,000. Last week, I passed by Costco. They have the same 50-inch curved TV for $2,500. And just to...
That's a lot of money saved.
That is, yeah.
And the fact is that we, in the U.S. currently, we don't have much programming on 4K because our networks just finished investing in the HD platform, and we just got rid of our tube TVs for the flat screens. So the other thing is the programs, it's very slim menus. There is a Netflix program that broadcasts at 4K, and YouTube channel, they have 4K, but 4K compressed.
Not I am Lawrence Cowan 4K?
What is 4K?
4K, it's...
4K is higher than 1080, right?
Yeah,
It's
double,
two up, double
yeah.
1080 resolution, which is it worth it to invest in 4K?
Well, only if you are buying TV.
If you have a
currently.
Costco card.
Costco card, it's great. But if you are buying new TV and you, as I said, Vizio just released their 4K, and the 50-inch screen, it's $1,000. So just think about it. You could have bought one last year and paid $15,000.
Wow.
And you can buy the same one for $1,000.
That's what these actors do. They go out and buy.
Wow.
them.
Wow.
And
I want to spend $15,000.
all right,
On a TV.
great.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
Just give me $15,000 and I'll dance.
and I'll get you the screen.
Yeah, I'll dance for you. Hey, I'm in 4K, 3D 4K.
Yeah.
How awesome is that?
And the bottom line is, when you buy the 4K, you need to change the wiring. If you wire your walls and you have the HDMI cables running in the walls from about 3 years ago, probably you have to go and upgrade them because you need the...
So the regular HDMI doesn't even work?
Will not get you the 4K. It will work, but it will not be 4K.
Oh.
The old HDMI
course.
are 1.4, and you need the 2.0 HDMI.
Of course. Why would everything run off of one cable?
Well, they want you to throw the kid with the bathtub.
Yeah.
Because that's how they make their money.
Yeah.
But hold on to your seat. By 2020, we are looking at 8K TV. 8K TV.
So
8K.
twice 4K.
They just
Was
jump.
4K.
They just jump.
double.
Oh.
Nobody wants.
we
Who
went-
wants
5K?
garbage 6K?
HD, it's 1080. We doubled it to 2000, which is close to 2000K, and now the 4K, which is 4000. And now we are going to go, by 2020, we will have the 8K products online. And that will be double of the 4K. But again, there is no programming. We only if you are living in Japan or South Korea. So I keep mentioning
You love North Korea.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Bobby's a North Korea fan.
Rodman.
He's got their soccer jersey and everything.
What's his name? Rodman.
Rodman, yeah. He loves North Korea.
North Korea. It's his buddy.
So will 8K? Okay, let's start here.
Yeah.
Will 4K even be discernible to the human eye unless you have you have to have a huge TV, right?
No, not really. The picture is crisper. You can see more detail, and peripherally, the farther the camera is, and on the sides will be crisper and better picture. Yes, it is reasonably. You can see the difference. Some movie theaters, they are shooting in 4K and showing 4K, but you have to probably search the internet to see which movie theaters are showing 4K.
Oh, I am learning
this
stuff.
This is where we're getting into now, because Panasonic has the GH4, which shoots 4K
Yes.
internally, and then people are like, oh well, the Sony shoots 4K, but only externally and at 8 bits and at 12 bits. I mean, we're arguing about these cameras and seeing which one is the best for a technology inside the camera that's going to be dead by the time 4K is popular.
And, even if you have 4K, to watch it on 4K or to edit in 4K, you have to have a better, faster computer, bigger hard drive, monitor that can produce the 4K. Actually, Dell just announced 5K monitor, 27-inch. So it's
1K better.
Yeah.
It's 1K better.
Yeah, and to do it, you need to change the HDMI cable.
Oh my God! So you're spending.
The port display, yeah.
Oh my goodness!
And if you can't use just regular computer, you have to upgrade even the video card.
Yeah.
And that's why Mac Pro can actually show you.
Yeah.
And you have to spend $13,000 on Mac Pro to get the 4K.
You know what Arnold would say? Oh, my gravy.
Oh, yes. Oh, my gravy. I'm spending more money. No, we can buy this.
Yeah. Well, that's just, I mean, this whole 4K thing, I think everybody's so into, well, obviously the companies are pushing it to make money.
To refresh their product line.
And idiots like us are like, oh, yeah, I got to get 4K, but you were just throwing money into the water.
For now, for 2 years, yes. And if you wait to buy a camera or to buy a screen, you will be saving tons of money waiting until the prices drop. As I said, $15,000 last year, $1,000 today.
I barely made $15,000 last year.
Yep.
So, well, here's a product. We're going to get into our product segment now, and this is when you don't have to worry about 4K for. Mm-hmm. It is
Aperture. Okay.
another Aperture product. I'm so happy with this company that I can't talk about them enough, but is their V-Screen VS3 monitor. This is the top of the line monitor that they make. It only costs $389.
Is it like a field monitor? You put it on top of the...
You can put it on wherever you would want to mount a monitor. It's a nice field monitor. So it's not huge, but it's good enough to mount on a camera or a glide cam if you want it.
Oh, great.
$389, which is a lot of money. But if you compare it to some of the larger companies who create field monitors, you pay $389 for them and you're getting bottom basement, knobs on the front you have to turn and not all the functionality. This comes with every single feature you could want, including an upscaling of smaller picture coming out of, like, if you have like a T3i or something, you can upscale it so it fits the whole monitor.
Oh, cool.
Well, you know what really ticks me off when you buy these different product and then you have to buy all the parts and whatever for it. Did this come with anything or just a screen itself?
This comes with everything you need. This is the thing I say about Aperture products every single time. They're plug and play. It comes with everything you need. HDMI cable, the mount to mount it to a shoe, the plug to plug it in, and I believe this one also runs off of just one of your regular Sony batteries. So I mean, all of their products are incredible.
Right.
And as a guest for our special guest,
As a guest?
as a gift for our special guest,
I get a free one.
He gets a free V-Screen. So
It's awesome.
just make sure you drop that off at the front desk before you leave.
On your way out.
I'm just going to sell it for $500.
No, dude, they can buy them brand new.
Brand new for $3.
Yeah,
what?
for
Yeah, I'm going to
$389.
sell them for $500.
Oh,
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
Well, and if any of our listeners want to purchase one of these, you can get them through a few outlets, or you can actually come directly to OC Digital Studio, and we can
Hook you up.
We can hook you up with. We sell them right here. So
Slinging V-screens.
Slinging V-Screens.
That's it.
All right. Well, we will be back after the break. Welcome back. Welcome back. This is Plug In with Avi and Kyle. Guest host Lawrence Cow is here, tearing it up with us today.
Tearing it up.
We're just coming back from commercial, and we're going to get into our Digging in the Dirt segment.
Digging in the dirt. What does
All
that
of
mean?
your Hollywood dirt that isn't Kardashian or reality TV related. And today our topic is something TV related.
Cool.
Do you remember the show Seventh Heaven?
Oh, man, I love Seventh Heaven, man.
Oh, man.
I really did. I watched it all the time.
It might have been after your time, Avi.
After or before, I don't know. But I probably saw it once.
Seventh Heaven.
Yeah, Jessica Biel.
Seventh Heaven.
And
Yeah,
they
dude.
smoked cigarettes and got in trouble. Remember?
That young boy with like the ear piercing.
Exactly. Well, America's favorite dad from that show, just confessed to molesting
What?
children.
Yes.
Dude, I knew there was something wrong with him.
Yeah, he was too
like
perfect,
watching,
right?
he's too perfect.
He's too
On
perfect.
Seventh Heaven, you're like, dude, that guy's weird, man. He touches
smooth.
kids, man. He
Lawrence
touches
knew.
kids.
You know,
I knew.
it's amazing with all these guys that behind the cloth or whatever. It doesn't matter what religion. There's something sinister about them.
Exactly.
Yeah. There's something sinister about Avi.
I don't have the cloth on, so
Wait, our viewers can see that you don't have the cloth. Okay.
okay.
So here's how it went down, which is
How'd it
the
go down?
craziest thing.
Yeah.
So I guess prior to this divorce or whatever with his wife, like him and his wife are estranged now. But
I wonder why.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know
He's
either.
a great dude.
Weird. Yeah. Yeah.
He's so loving. So he told her about this, confessed to
Well,
her.
I think she kind of tricked him into it.
Well, no,
and
no, no.
recorded him.
Yeah, but first he confessed. He told her, and then she was like, "We need to go to therapy." And then her lawyer was like, "Record the session."
Dude, that's messed up, though,
It is
man.
messed up.
That's super messed up.
That's messed up. So she secretly recorded it, and now that they're going through this divorce, that's when she
what a
releases
poor
it
guy.
to-
He was like trying to deal with the situation, you know, trying to tell his
Poor
wife.
guy. What about those girls that he?
Yeah,
That he screwed up for life.
Lawrence
Yeah.
has no love. Lawrence doesn't love anyone. No, Lawrence does. He feels.
I love everybody.
But
I just feel for Eric Camden. I loved him in
what
Seventh Heaven.
screws me, like what screws with my head is, they let the police know about this.
Yeah.
2012, and it's just coming to light now.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Dude, that's a long time. Just
Maybe he
to,
paid somebody in the police department not to release it or go after him.
It takes 2 years for paperwork to go through, you know,
Oh,
in
yeah.
the police department. Yeah.
Government
well,
bureaucrats.
if you,
I mean,
if you printed it on black paper and put it in a car, it'd have gotten through like
Oh,
that.
really?
Yeah. The cops pay a lot of attention to that stuff.
that's what I should have done when I
Yeah.
went to the police to talk about when you
Or
molested
maybe-
me like last week. But
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe wrap it in a small plastic bag
Exactly.
packet.
Exactly. Then they're like, "Oh, we got all this paperwork. We
Yeah.
need to file it now."
Yeah.
So he said this in a therapy session. How is that? How is it like legal for them to release this information?
I was wondering the same thing
Yeah.
because I thought it's private.
I think she recorded it, and then she went to her attorney, and they told her give it to the police
Yeah,
because
well-
it's. I think with child molestation and anything underage.
I think if you're committing a felony
Yeah.
and you're confessing to it,
Oh,
then
then
the
it
confidentiality
doesn't
doesn't
matter.
matter. And her
So
lawyer told her beforehand to secretly record it.
Yeah. And it's husband and wife, and she agreed to.
Yeah. And this guy was just going on he was
Another show.
TED 2,
Yeah.
oh,
second TED movie. They kicked him off right like within hours of this stuff being released. Kicked him right
And
off
I
the show.
think his old show too. They were
Crazy.
remaking his old show.
Seventh Heaven?
Eighth Heaven?
or
Eighth Heaven,
Yeah.
9th, 10th, and 11th. Yeah.
But
you got to jump twice, so it's
It's just Jessica
14th
Biel.
14th
you
heaven.
know, I
Only
think
Jessica Biel. the whole show.
what I think she probably tried to kind of blackmail him to get better alimony, but now he's out of a job and no money, so she will get zero.
she
Only
screwed
whatever
herself.
Yeah.
Well, there's been one girl who's come forward so far.
Yeah.
But then I heard there was a second, but I just read this morning that this girl that she was paid by the wife to be a witness. And then she wouldn't do it. So the wife is like mad at her now, and that's coming out. But then I read an article where she wrote a letter to him prior to the therapy session.
One of the wife or
The wife wrote a letter to his
Eric.
name's Stephen Collins, saying that quoting things that he said. And one of the quotes she said, do you remember when you told me you hope we don't have a little boy because I just don't know if I can keep his little out of my mouth.
Wow.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Right?
That's sick.
He said that to his wife.
To his wife.
Oh man.
That's sick.
This is years ago.
Hey,
before
what
they
if
had
he
their
was
daughter.
joking the whole time? He's like, hey, this will
You
be
know,
funny.
this is-
You joke about shit like that, dude. It's all a scandal. He's
yeah.
like an innocent guy. Like, dude, I shouldn't have said this shit.
That's not the thing you joke about.
Yeah. That's you got to be careful with that stuff.
Yeah.
You got to be careful who hears about that stuff. So,
Oh, man.
yeah, it's crazy to think that this beloved father,
Yeah.
he raised Jessica Biel and the kid with the thing and the other kid who doesn't have a job and the other girl who doesn't have a job. He raised them, and I grew up, seventh heaven, and he's like seventh hell.
Yeah.
Seventh circle of hell.
Seventh hell.
Oh my God. So,
Poor guy.
well, that's enough about that. We don't want to give much more press to that, but it's just crazy that came up this
Yeah.
this
It's
week.
amazing. And, you go on and they say sometimes don't judge a book by its cover,
Yeah.
but man, oh man, this one
Yeah.
buried himself
Well,
and covered himself.
You know what it is? It's Obama's fault.
Yeah, it is Obama's fault.
It's Obama's fault that this.
Freaking Obama.
It's kind of weird that there's election season coming up and he's been screwing up, and now this story comes out. That's kind of weird, right?
Yeah.
Yep. It's all set up by.
What a coincidence.
Yeah.
And the healthcare program.
Yeah.
You see, if we didn't have those two, everything would be fine.
Oh man, freaking Obama. Speaking of Obama, since we're getting into the president, you have some world news.
Yep.
That was a terrible segue to get to world news, but that's what I did.
All
Yeah,
right,
you did
no
it.
problem.
Whatever, it worked.
It's,
Well, the first and foremost, if you been hearing the news on ISIS, we are going just to cover short period. There's a town called Kobani. It rhymes with Chobani, the yogurt. And actually, it's
Okay,
true.
Dr. Seuss.
One of the guys that owned the yogurt, he's from that town.
oh really?
Uh-huh. And he's just donated a couple $1 million to help his country
help
people.
ISIS?
To help
No,
ISIS?
to help his country people.
okay.
And all our bombing that we did, and for some reason ISIS already took 2/3 of the town, and the Turks are standing there saying, we're not going boots on the ground alone. So we have to kind of like change our strategy. The bombing, chasing an F-16, going at Mach 2, chasing after a guy with Kalashnikov, it's not doing it. And throwing a smart bomb at him, it's
What do you
not
think about
working.
that, Lawrence? Do you think we need
don't
to
know.
send in troops?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess so. I think we should stop them. They sound very threatening. Like they. Do you see those Vice interviews about them? Or
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
How does Vice get to interview them? How do they do that?
Because
They
they're
pay
vice.
somebody
We should
there
do
on
that.
the other side.
You
Yeah.
guys should do that.
We
Try
should
to
do
interview
that.
ISIS. Get
We'll
like
send
a
you
member here.
You be the field reporter.
I don't
Okay,
think,
cool. I'll do that.
I don't think they go to ISIS. They are interviewing the fringe group, because if they are interviewing ISIS, they will be on TV with
Exactly.
a knife to their throat.
Exactly.
Terrible.
Yeah. And the other news, North Korea. That's why I kept mentioning North Korea.
Are we talking about it now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure you weren't talking about South still.
No.
Okay.
North,
North, we're talking about
Korea.
North. Okay.
North Korea.
Yay!
Hey, yes.
Finally.
That's it. Give him a hand. Well, the president of North Korea been absent for the past month and a half. Some they said they might overthrew him secretly. Some they say he's sick. Some they saying he's not around anymore.
Yeah, I think it depends on what news source, what the story is.
You can't rely on the North
He's
Korean
just on some
news.
like orgy binge.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he's just in some secret cave,
Yeah.
just like screwing women.
But the thing is,
I don't know. I'm just saying random things. I don't know what to say.
the thing is, he has an older brother that it's a big gambler in Macau. Now, how poor is the state, starving to death, and they don't have money yet? They have this brother living lavishly in Macau and hitting the tables and gambling his heart out.
Lawrence Macau.
That's it.
That's me.
And the last news on North Korea, finally they admitted that they have concentration camps toward the north. We had photographed them from satellites a while back, and they said, no, we don't have these, just regular towns, but there's no lights, only guards around them.
Yeah.
But finally their ambassador to the UN, because they are trying to press the human rights issues against them, they say, yeah, we have labor camps, not concentration camp,
camps.
but they are more concentration camp, because if you don't follow what the state tells you to do and when to eat and when to listen and salute the TV or the radio, then you are
Maybe
in
that's where the president is right now.
probably they ship
In
him
a
there.
concentration camp.
Yeah, they're like, you got to do it.
Yeah, he's not doing his duty. Actually, they have a celebration tomorrow. It's the 69th
Let's go.
anniversary.
Let's go.
That's it.
Yeah.
I'm always down to
Let's go.
party.
I'm down to
Well, get Rodman to take you there.
go.
Talk to Rodman. He might be sitting there in the guest review stands. So, but anyway, they don't think that the president will be there because they think he's out of the picture.
Well, I mean, there's so many different ideas or theories being thrown around that he has ankle problems. Another thing I read is that he was overthrown, like you said. Another thing I read is that his sister is now in charge. because he's sick with gout or something like
something.
that. Mm-hmm.
They're gonna
But-
let a woman.
Run the country.
Well, you know what I also read, which is funny that
Yeah.
you bring that up, is that not just her running it, she's not really running it. And they said this guy, his name is Kim Jong Un.
Yeah.
They said he's not even running it. That
No.
it's really his father's old friends
Old,
that are
yeah.
actually
Old
running it. And he's
friends.
just
Oh,
kind of a
wow.
figurehead, anyways.
But
It's really
recent-
hard to know what exactly is going
going
on
on.
because they're so
Yeah,
secretive. You know what I mean?
it's so. Yeah, and recently he
I think
just
it's the Illuminati.
it's a secret organization,
Yeah.
society. No, he actually was trying to get rid of all the group that his father put around him, and one of them, his uncle. He just took him out and told one of the gunners in a tank to hit him with a
no.
artillery shell. Yeah,
No.
yeah, in front of
Kill
all.
his uncle.
Yeah,
These people are
Kim
crazy.
Jong
nuts.
Un uncle. Yeah,
Wow.
blew him up.
Blew him
just
up with a shell.
with a shell to show
Like a tank,
Yeah.
like a tank gun.
Yeah.
No.
Oh man.
A tank gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he wanted to show the rest of the his
Family?
underling that if you screw around with me, that's what will happen to you. Joe.
man.
You know.
That's probably why he's gone now.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa.
Get rid of this dude.
Calm down, man.
Yeah.
So
But I heard, I also read, I didn't hear, I read where they said that he was kind of a departure from his dad in the fact that he was trying to portray himself more as a human instead of superhuman.
Yeah.
Where everyone thinks that he, created the sun, he created the earth, all that stuff, which we know isn't true. But,
he didn't.
nope.
Oh, shoes! And
I know,
I've
you've
I've
been
been running
worshiping
around
him.
thinking
Avi loves North Korea.
I was a North Korea fan.
me and my friend.
Welcome, FBI, to our office.
So, but he tried to, but followed his father footsteps.
Yeah.
They know the people there are all starving, but they drink the best of the champagne.
Mm-hmm.
They watch the best of movies, the best of cars. They have some Rolls Royces and Mercedes, and the people don't have even public transportation there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, you see every once in a while leaked photos from, like, they let a photographer or a reporter into the country who sneaks photos because they have an emissary with them the whole time, making
Yeah.
sure you can't take pictures of this, you
Yeah.
can't take a picture, and they sneak some of them out, and it's like desolate. It's like not even a real country.
Well, if you look, sometimes they have the satellite view, the Earth at night, and they have lights around the globe, and you see the U.S., the East Coast, the West Coast, all blazing light, and they go over North Korea, and there's like maybe 2 lights there, or candle lights. Barely you can see that there's a country even.
Kim Jong Un's got a headlamp on.
That's the one, yeah.
Man, I mean, that whole situation it got so heated for a while too because they were launching test missiles even though we told them not to.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's
Isn't
just
there something that's saying that they're like preparing to like invade like South Korea? Like they're gonna.
Well,
do
they've been
that?
I think
preparing
they're
for the
ready.
past
Yeah, they're-
65
yeah.
years, yeah.
yeah, they're ready at the drop of a hat. I think.
Yeah.
But they just always seem like, yeah, we're gonna do it. Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
You think they're going to?
They're scary dudes.
They are scary, right?
Yeah.
They literally wanted to destroy the South, but the only lifeline for them is the South because they keep sending them food and some of the commerce and what have you to keep them alive. But because they are same country at one time.
Yeah.
And
Well, I think if the U.S. pulled out of South Korea, it would be
over.
hours until
until the other,
North came down and took over and ran it the way they wanted to run it.
so it will happen like Vietnam. You mean we leave and they come back?
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, we have something like 30,000 troops in the DMZ there.
In South Korea?
In South Korea.
Yeah.
the
Oh,
DMZ.
yeah. They have the
Yeah.
DMZ, and it's all a big minefield between the two, and it's crazy.
That's nuts.
Yeah, I had a buddy who, I guess there's like there's the property line,
Yeah,
what
the
is that
border,
called? The
border.
and
Property line.
yeah, the
Yeah.
property line.
Yeah,
and
Monopoly.
there's a room where they go into, but they enter from their side. They always stay on their side, so the room is split down the middle.
Yeah.
And they have a guard. This side has a guard just to have normal talks.
Oh, that's
just to communicate.
Oh, okay.
And then they both get up and they leave
Yeah.
with their guards and stuff, but they never cross over.
Cross the border.
Yeah, because I think As soon as you do that, they're gonna shoot you. You know, oh, invasion!
Do they have like a wall with window in it, and one sits on their side and the other?
No, it's like an open room.
Oh, okay, but
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
a line.
There's a line, and like the table.
In between. Oh,
line, yeah.
nice.
They just sit like me and you right now.
Yeah.
Like,
So, and if we move the table,
North
1 inch-
Korea, South Korea.
No. South Korea, North
Okay,
Korea.
South, North.
Hey,
Whatever works.
okay,
I'll be in the middle.
That's fine. I'll be the supreme leader.
I think I think what we need to do to show them the lifestyle that the South have, literally take them and show them what happened if they join the American side, whether it's South Korea or Japan or Germany. Maybe they change their mind because I don't think they see the true picture because they are programmed that we're going to kill them.
Oh, well,
and
you
kill
have
them.
no choice there.
Yep.
There's no free will in North Korea. I saw a documentary where they sent, or no, maybe, I think it was Lisa Ling or something. She went in with a doctor crew and they were fixing the cataracts.
Their eyes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and the doctor would fix their eyes. They could see right afterwards.
And they would thank.
They would walk up to right past the doctor and worship this
yeah.
picture. Thank you, great leader, for
Yeah.
giving me sight.
Well, because
What?
that's what on TV, it's brainwashing. It's
Yeah.
no different than Jim Jones' group. They are brainwashed, told what to do, and forced to do what even they don't want to do. And
Do you think some people just fake it and just
Oh yeah,
They
there
do.
has to be.
Yeah,
Well, you
yeah.
have to.
So
We don't have a
crazy, man.
choice.
when
There's
they
no
are
choice.
when they are in big gathering, they clap all the same
Yeah,
like
yeah.
robot.
Yeah.
They smile
Yeah.
the same.
Yeah.
They stop smiling the same. on
I
cue.
love the leader.
This
Yeah.
is so bullshit right
You
now.
know what it would be like? It'd be like, what's that movie with Stepford Wives? Is that it? Where they have the robotic wives? What's the one where they have the robotic wives and they keep replacing everybody's wife with robots so that they're the perfect wives? That's what it would be like. Whatever that movie is. Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah.
So we're about running out of time for today's show. First, I would like to thank Lawrence Cow for joining us. I appreciate
Thanks
it.
for having me, man.
Lawrence.
It was a lot of fun.
They're cheering for you.
Oh, they're cheering. Oh,
And you are welcome anytime, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah, come back
I'll be
anytime.
back.
Make sure you guys follow Lawrence on his different social if you want to go.
Yeah,
ahead and tell
yeah.
them.
Follow me on Twitter. It is I am Lawrence Cow. IamLawrencekao, in case you cannot spell. My website is IamLawrenceCow.com. And yeah.
Don't forget
that's
your
pretty much
YouTube.
it. Oh,
YouTube?
my YouTube channel. It's I am Lawrence Cow. Everything is just pretty much I am Lawrence Cow. In case you don't know, that's who I am.
Okay.
I am Lawrence Cow.
Perfect.
Yeah,
I mean,
perfect.
I'm glad you nailed down that website and that name before somebody else took it. Because
Oh,
you
yeah,
can
I
imagine
know,
having to
I
be
know.
I am Lawrence Cow too.
Yeah, that would suck, man.
If you enjoyed our show today, make sure you follow us. Plug in with Avi and Kyle at Plug In Pod on Twitter. Lawrence has already followed us.
I think I'm the first follower. It's
You
awesome.
are. You are.
Thank you.
Hopefully not the last. And you can submit questions or comments about today's show. Or if you have a specific comment or question for Lawrence, you can submit it to us through Twitter or at pluginpod@gmail.com. I would like to send a big shout out to the crew. Thank you for helping us put that together.
Thank you,
our second
guys.
show. Carl, our floor director, and we're running out of time, but thank you guys. Alec, Steve, and Kevin. Thank you guys. See you next time.